Hey everybody, welcome to Lady Overlander Radio. Tonight we have Kyle and Tate with Okie Overland. Stay tuned.
Grab your favorite drink, whether it's a coffee, cocktail, or tea, and get ready. It's Ladies' Night on Lady Overlander Radio. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. The Lady Overlander Radio podcast is available live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also catch the audio version on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us this evening. It's just going to be me and Kyle and Tate from Okie Overland this evening. How's it going, fellas?
We should be a little more thrilled. That was a very anticlimactic introduction to Tate and Kyle.
I thought I was pretty, excited and out there.
It was good. It was good.
We want to start it over? We can end the show and start over. Want to start over?
How do you do that if it's live?
Bats Off-Road is joining us. What's up? Vernos. How y'all been doing? What's up? What's new?
Work. Staying at the shop.
Work. Look here, Casey, my girl. Don't take that from them. Girl, I ain't taking nothing from them. Not even. So I just saw you guys a couple weeks ago. We were there, I don't know, Saturday before last for a Onyx off-road class that Tony with Bats Off-Road taught.
It was good.
We had a pretty good turnout. Hey, Galen. Hey, Jody. We had a pretty good turnout for that. Full room, pretty much. Lasted about 4 hours. Some good info. I think everybody left with a little better insight on how that program works. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany got a Jeep this week. You go, girl.
She got a Jeep now.
Yeah, she got rid of that Expedition. She got her a bright orange Rubicon. That's a pretty.
We know
Benji board in the house. What's up? Look at her. Y'all brought Benji out. Look at her.
How those ribs turned out on your Colorado trip.
Do what?
I said, Benji, I'm still waiting to hear how those ribs turned out on his Colorado trip. He wrapped them in stuck them underneath his hood and let him cook while he was driving.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It looked like they had an amazing trip.
Yeah.
Out there, quick, but pretty cool. That orange is nice. Yeah, her Jeep's nice. I can't wait to see it. It's already built. It's good to go.
Awesome.
You ain't even got to just empty every pocket really until you go to Okie and get a tent and stuff like that for it. They'll hook you up. They were horrible, he says, Tate.
They were horrible. That's not good.
They were horrible. A little tough or a little undercooked. You know what I'm saying? Need more heat. Ew, God, that's gross. Hey, Eli. What's up, gay boys?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We got it out today.
The hangover. Yeah.
Arla's mama got a new Jeep. Yes, my mother got a new Jeep, too. It's an 09, but she's got a bigger lift and wheels and tires than Tony and I both have on hers. She's got a 4-inch lift and 37s.
Dang.
And hers is orange also. Yeah.
Does she use it?
Huh?
Does she use it? Or will she?
Yeah, she's driving it every day. She's parked her Mustang and she's driving that. It's got those steps that pop out when you open the door, so she can just get right in there. They already had another Jeep, but which they still have. But now I guess that one's my dad's, and then my mom has her own kind of a thing. But yeah, that one's not as big as hers. It's crazy. It's nice though. She loves it. Overcooked at low. Good God. Benji. Tony. I plan to come up there when I save some money. I need an awning. You need an OBS awning. And you need to get a shower tent. Also, all the matching. Where's the main chat? What the hell does that mean?
She doesn't know, Benji. She couldn't hear us earlier either. Said it was our fault, but it wasn't.
Hey, crazy.
No. God.
Hey, Jesse. Oh, Tiffany's got 2 inches left, 35. So that'll work.
Her brakes did not go out on the way home, apparently.
Her brakes didn't go out?
No, she's on here.
Oh, did you cut her brake lines?
Oh, no.
No,
You're a terrible father. Terrible. Terrible dad. Terrible. So tell me what's new and what's going on at your shop currently.
Got a trailer in there right now that we're revamping. Got a new trailer. Trying to do some educational stuff with people that are buying products. Trying to get the influencer side to kind of mellow out, tone down. We're starting to realize that with some influencers and stuff like that the product is not product's good for what they say it is, but do they really ever use it other than it's free? So we're trying to get that out there. The trailer build that we're doing, have to fix quite a bit of stuff. It's brand new. Guy brought it to us. Feel pretty bad for the guy. Unfortunately, it's not safe to drive at all. So we're redoing everything, all the welding stuff like that on there. Have to repaint it, do stuff like that. So that's a pretty big project.
Was that the one in your shop a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
I saw that. There was definitely some welding that needed to occur.
So
Yeah. I mean, it's not even, the cabin's not even bolted to the frame. It's literally held on by sheet metal screws that aren't going all the way through the frame. And some spots the screws are not even going into the metal. So it's yeah. So we made a video today talking about you guys are in the market for an off-road trailer. Most trailers aren't off-road capable anyway, just because they have much terrain tires on them. But if that's what you're in the market for and you don't buy a name brand something, even if you do buy a name brand something, crawl under that thing and make sure everything looks right.
I mean, the guy that owns the trailer is a welder, not a fabricator. He even noticed on it. So he was concerned about it when he got it home, brought it to us to look at. And so if you have any questions on it, let us know.
I feel like I would have taken that right back to where I bought it.
Yes. Stipulations, circumstances, some stuff like that wouldn't allow that to happen. We're pretty certain of it.
We're going to choose to be very politically correct about it. So that's kind of,
I mean,
I guess.
These trailers are not cheap. They're not cheap. And if I buy something like that, no, I'm not going to have to take it to somebody else to have to spend hours and hours on it to get it up to snuff or you can even to haul it. I'm surprised he even got it to you if it's not bolted to the frame.
At the end of the day, the customer paid cash for it in advance, and it took a little over a year for them to get the finished product. So when they finally did, the customer was like, I'm done. I just want to use it. So make it usable. And I don't ever want to deal with said person again. I just want to go camping. And so that's what we're making happen. So if you guys want to see a picture video, if you go to our Facebook, we posted a video about it today. Kind of give you some highlights of what you need to look for if you are in the market for a trailer. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the market is oversaturated with Overland and off-road trailers. So there's just so many options and so many to choose from. I mean, that whole process is already overwhelming. So, I mean, I can see waiting a year for a trailer and it finally coming in. You're just so excited. You just take off with it and you finally slow down for a minute. And you're like, something don't seem right here.
Yeah. It is bad, but we're making it right. We're adding some goodies to it. And
he's going to like it when it's done.
Yeah.
Obviously be functional so we can use it off-road, on-road. all that stuff. You'll see them at the shows, I'm sure.
Be safe.
Yes, safe.
Sounds like my engine swap and other repairs last year. Makes me like sleeping in my Jeep more hearing stuff like that. Yes. I mean, I myself, I have a simple trailer, just a regular kind of like a utility trailer, and with a rack on it and rooftop tent, and it suits me just fine. But I've also had an enclosed trailer also, an Intech, and it was fine. It was fine.
Everybody has their own way of camping, and we're not against the trailers. We're probably looking down the road to get trailers, family wise.
Did you hear what she said?
What?
She said, my trailer's simple.
Simple.
Ain't nothing about your setup.
There's nothing with Tony Chris that's simple.
Okay, I mean, it's a little more, it's not enclosed, but you never know. I mean, my husband's a designer, and you never know if he's going to strip everything off of it and it will become an enclosed.
We
camping trailer.
We enjoy camping with you guys, but we have a pet. Who is it that is the gear junkie? Is it Arla or is it Tony?
Who is it that what?
Is the gear junkie that has to have the deckgum hot water when it's 90 degrees outside, ready for a shower?
I am not taking a hot shower in the summer. That's a negative.
Tony, then. She's throwing you under the bus.
I mean, honestly, the only camping I've done this summer has been the 2 girls trips, and then one trip out on the Buffalo or whatever, and that was it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't been when it's smoking hot.
Yeah.
Sugar melts. That's all I can say.
Cody,
Sure.
reword your statement there. That sounds interesting and weird.
Cody says, tell Tate to put some of that beard on Kyle's nugget. And now you just sleep. Yep, I also have a setup to sleep in my Jeep, and it's pretty cozy too. Got a deep sleep mattress. It's a 5-inch memory foam, self-inflating, and it is awesome. Justin, hey Tate Davis, I just got a new entry for the ultimate camp cook. No more getting beat by fajitas. Oh,
yeah.
Are you talking about for Overland of America?
Well, he's still salty from Rendezvous, which he should be. He submitted this as a Cajun jambalaya, and in the middle of the jambalaya there was an alligator head, and it had gator in it, and I'm sure it had chicken. I don't remember exactly what all was in it, but there was a gator head right in the middle, and he lost out to some fajitas.
I remember that. The fake gator head.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that at Rendezvous. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's creative. I mean, honestly, so
yeah.
I'm not that great of a cook. I'm not going to throw in on that.
Justin, are you coming to Overland of America? We haven't officially announced it yet because we're kind of waiting to finalize all the details. But long story short, Ultimate Camp Cook is happening at Overland of America, and it is free to enter. And we're paying out a grand champion, so best of all 3 categories. And then we're paying out first through third for each category, which would be breakfast, chili, and dessert. And then the kids, grilled cheese. But we're paying out cash on that. So not prizes that were donated, but cash. So I think it'll be a big turnout, and hopefully I have enough judges.
Justin says he's got a trip to West Virginia that weekend.
Well, darn.
Tate, you just announced it, so it's not a secret anymore.
Your wife.
My wife.
Okie's going to be there, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I may have already heard that. Maybe.
Well, no, we've been talking about it, but we've still been trying to finalize all the logistics.
Well, you know who the guests were last week, so
yeah,
you may have heard about it.
Yeah.
But I kept it zipped up, man. I kept it zipped up.
No, that's weird, but
for real. Oh,
so
I just want to shout out to Stacy Buckner.
What's
hey,
up?
girl, hey.
Hey.
You should come out to Overland of America, sweetheart.
In Arkansas that she was going to try to come. So are you going to make it?
What
Come
about
on now.
West? Is she going to West by chance?
Mountain West.
Mountain
Gonna need your personality over in the Lady Overlander ladies lounge. Come on with it. You know you let me tape. I think she meant Tate.
No,
No,
that's
it's
what
Tate.
Huck calls me, Uncle Tate.
She calls you tape.
Yeah.
I want to know. How about the?
Yes. Not fat finger that.
I mean, you have yourself as Tater, Kyle's boss. I call you Tater Tot. So
Tater salad, tater wagon.
all
Chumley.
Chumley is
Chumley.
the new one that cracks me up.
Chumley.
Yes.
Oh Lord, I cannot. So, what else is going on in the shop? We got any new product you're bringing in? Anything you're gonna?
We got a dirt box that we're gonna install next week.
Mm.
So that's some new stuff for us. We're excited to be paired up with them. Get this install done, so get to play with it. It's on the ground right now, so everybody can see it, but not quite the same until we get to put it in and really get to play with it. So we're excited about that. There's cool stuff coming. Should we say?
No.
No,
we can't say it.
we'll hold
Don't
on.
say what you
There's
can't
a
say.
lot. Let's just say
So,
things are shifting in a very interesting, cool way.
who is shifting?
Yes.
You're saying this vendor is shifting? Okay, well, let's see. No.
No, just kind of our marketing play, our vision, our what's next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of sums it up, right?
Yeah.
We're here for it.
More.
You'll see. It'll be posted soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna know before it's posted. I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
there you go. It will be debuted at Overland of America.
I want to know before then,
Well,
like a day or two prior. That'll be fine. I'll accept a day or two prior.
What else is new? Kingpin equipped.
oh yeah.
I've been nerding out on these lights. You need some in your Jeep. Tony needs some for his Jeep. It's like a little light bar that rotates.
Uh-huh.
Not like a driving light bar, but like just an area scene lighting light bar. We put some on a Gladiator last week on the camper shell. The wing open or the back door opens up.
Yeah. Damn.
Caleb, you're not wrong.
Old tapeworm. All the names, man. This is great.
Hey,
Getting ugly.
I enjoy it.
Mr. Moon.
Oh, Jesse wants that lot. She gonna be ordering one of those.
It's only reserved for people that are getting Gladiators and, certain people at JK's.
Wow. So the dirt box.
Reach it to turn it on.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The dirt box.
Dirt box.
Where are you installing that at? What are you installing that on?
We're installing it here at Okie Overland, Arlen.
I know, but on what?
Going on a Nissan Frontier. I think a 22 or a 23.
Nissan Frontier.
Pro X, was it Pro X4?
Pro 4X.
Pro 4X.
I don't know if his is, but I think it is.
I think it is.
So, it's not the flatbed tray canopy, it's the canopy camper.
You're grounded. Go to bed.
You're gonna go to bed. Do a good job, baby boy. Looky there. You got mama watching.
Yeah, that's actually our boss right there.
Yeah, there's the ball.
Boss. That's the boss. The boss has chimed in.
I wouldn't know what to do day to day if it wasn't for all Okie.
Yeah.
So that dirt box, was that also in the shop a couple weeks ago? Was that what
Yes.
that one is? Yeah.
That's the one that your husband wants that we think you should give him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't mentioned that yet. And that hurts.
Well, we voted and you lost. You're going to get him one. See? We made it easy for you.
Oh, so you don't think I get say so? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no. You do get to say so. We just already approved it.
Yeah, we approved it.
No, I haven't approved nothing. That's not correct. Not correct.
Tony, we got your back.
Yeah.
That's got to be talked about.
He needs
Let's talk about y'all's builds. You got anything new coming up on your rigs? What are you doing? Any changes? Change ups?
Well, we can shift this real quick. Tate's looking at getting a Gladiator.
Oh, let's go.
So
and then I don't know what comes after that.
So you're gonna keep your rig, sell your rig.
Debuted at Overland of America.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow. So you're keeping your old rig, selling your old rig.
Selling. So if anyone's in the market for a loaded out 4th Gen 4Runner, it will be up for sale soon.
You know, post that out so we can all share it.
With everything except for the tent, awning, and the Kestrel. I mean, I'd sell that too if someone needed it.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah.
Everything's for sale. So Gladiator, diesel Gladiator, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be like Papa Bear over there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
When we commute 100 miles a day, 21 miles an hour is a lot better than 11.
Is it 100 miles round trip? Down and back?
Yeah.
That's fun. I drive about 35 miles up and back. It's about 70 a day. Ugh. Yeah. That's
Kyle
what
talked
it
about
is.
Toyota Prius, but could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Ghost Rider.
Well, hold on here.
I'm not driving one of those if it's give to me.
Hold on. Let's back up here. So I thought about Toyota Prius for us to commute in, but they do get 40, like 45 miles per gallon or something. I start thinking, well, when you had 700 pounds of this man meat inside that thing, it's going to be screaming for help the whole time driving. So
It's going down to 22.
yeah, we might be in the same boat we're already in.
Spend a lot on fuel. Do y'all carpool or do you all drive separately usually?
With carpool sometimes, trying to be a little bit more consistent about it, but it's just hard because life. So,
Right.
Plus, I'm with him all day. And I don't want to sit in the truck with him for 45 minutes, 50 minutes. It's like when you're a kid and you played baseball and you didn't do good in the game, like you made an error and you get in the don't say a word. Sometimes
It's just nice to. I'm not a talker in the car. You can ask my wife. She gets mad at me on all of our road trips.
We're going to play the quiet game now, okay?
I just all those years sitting in a vehicle. I don't.
Right.
I
don't
just.
want to.
It was just by myself for so many years. I just drive and listen to the radio. I mean, and I usually listen to the radio pretty loud. And
Yes.
he doesn't just listen to the radio. He has a playlist.
oh yeah.
Literally, we're on the trails in the Ozarks, and I was riding shotgun with my camera, getting some content. I look over at this fool, and literally, every word he's singing to Barbie Girl. Janet.
Hey,
He's
I'm
a
the
Barbie
same
girl
way.
in Barbie world.
Yes.
Kyle. I sing in the vehicle. I have the radio up. I sing into my thumb like it's my microphone. I play the drums. I don't care who's watching. If I see you looking at me at a stoplight, I will let you know I see you and do the same thing. I don't care.
I do. I just
It's entertaining.
relax
For me.
and relax and no other noises, just hanging out.
I'll be .3 briefly.
So I see where Galen says that he's thinking about upgrading to a Gladiator next
Oh, I
year.
did that. Click on comments.
Oh,
Do it.
Do it, Galen. Do it. I think I'd get an 89 Accord if I drove that far every day. You probably got one. Eli, you got everything.
He probably does.
For real.
You know what he doesn't have though? It's a tent from Okie Overland.
Oh.
Oh, that was a bird. You know we love you though, Eli.
Awkward.
Got him.
Burn. Burn, baby. Burn. So, Kyle, are you happy with your setup on your Gladiator? You got a really good setup.
I am. I do like my setup. Might be getting changed.
Well,
But-
I mean,
Might be.
We-
It definitely is.
we've
It's
changed
definitely-
several times.
It is
We
getting
switched it.
changed.
Yeah.
It is
Right
getting
now, you're running the quick pitch, right? Quick pitch?
Yes, quick pitch. I love my whole setup. I love everything about it. I think I got it dialed in pretty good now.
Mm-hmm.
Transfer some of that stuff the way I have it dialed into the new setup, but it's she has no
These
idea
women
what's
are.
going on. She doesn't have a clue what's going on. I talk. She doesn't listen. She has no idea.
I'm gonna have to side with Casey a little bit here.
What?
Kyle might talk some, but Kyle talks in his own language. You have to really be paying attention sometimes. He has no argument because he knows him.
I understand it.
I mean, you know,
makes sense
I
to me.
get it. I mean,
But yes, I
get
do
it.
love my setup. I say I don't want to go away from it. I'm excited about what's coming up, but I'm extremely happy with how I have it. The amenities I have for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tate and I have talked in the past year recently on it, is on builds or what is overlanding or camping in general moving to, as in is it moving up to dirt box and that type of style or the canopy campers. But the other half is where do we play in a role to, is it just getting too much, too bougie, too overdone, you know,
Right.
on some stuff. I can see certainly yes, and yes, and no, and no. I think after, you know, people see the value of certain products, then they like it, then they get to use it, then they understand. A simple thing. I never saw the value of a tent with a cell phone charger in it. It was like kind of like, why couldn't I just run a 10-foot cord out the window and roll it up and do what I've done in the past? Yeah, I can. Now I don't have to worry about taking that 3 to 5 minutes of setup time to do it. Now I just keep on the tent. And so it's kind of we're seeing a whole bunch of flux of stuff, and it's just changing. Everything's changing, but it's staying the same, but it's moving. We just can't get it pegged right now.
Casey's wanting to share.
No.
So I guess I'm going to say she's listening to you when you talk.
It's a debut thing that we're doing there.
No, ma'am. No talkie before coffee.
Tell her in Spanish, maybe she'll understand.
You tell her no, because she ain't going to listen to me right now.
Tate's like,
I can tell her no all day long. As soon as Tate says it, then she, okay.
You know, how's that when you get a lot further in life with honey or something? Honey over fire?
I don't know.
Golly. So Kyle, speaking of your setup, you recently took a trip out west.
Say that again, Arlo. Sorry.
So speaking of your setup and your Gladiator, you recently took a trip out west with your family. Colorado and Utah is where you went. How did everything handle? I mean,
amazing.
Your setup worked great.
First time to go to Moab. Definitely will not be my last. Started in Montrose, did the Rim Rocker Trail, went over to Moab, ended up there. Some good friends of ours, Keith and Susan. We went through Fins and Things, Elephant Hill. Got to really test the Jeep out. A little different world out there than the Ozarks. A little different. Stuff sticks a little bit better out there. Let you think you can do a lot more than what you can everywhere else, if you will. Got the Jeep up on 2 wheels a few times. It was got some cool photos. I mean, just the scenery, just a different. There's Miss Susan. It was just a totally different thing than what you get here. I mean, nothing against the Ozarks because it's beautiful, but it's what we have here. So you get to see that a lot more. 3 hours away versus going to Moab, which is 10, 15 or whatever that is. So like Casey said, the weather was amazing. Views were amazing. Got to use the Jeep, not just drive down some trails. You had to pick some lines and back off some things and look at some stuff. Learned a lot. So we'll be going back and doing it. It was a blast. Awesome. So now hopefully we can get Tater out there to go. I think he would love it. I think right up his alley. So
Tony and I have never been to Moab yet.
Let's plan it.
We could invite him. No, they won't.
Yeah.
You can invite him and he won't go.
Yeah, we're looking. Hopefully, go back next year. I mean, it's that. There's some stuff I want to do, Hell's Gate, all that type of stuff that I know a lot of people don't Some people want to do it just for that. I want to do it. I'm that guy. I'm hooked, and I got the bug for it. So I'm not gonna.
With your rooftop on?
Yeah, with my rooftop tent on. I'm
Did you do any decent water crossings?
Oh well, yes. So we went to Colorado. Came across the water crossing. Looked fairly long. We could probably see 100 yards, but we couldn't see the end of it at 100 yards. But we only had one option. That was turn around and drive another 10 miles back out or make the crossing. So we opted it's Casey, myself, and Huck, and we decided to go across the water. Made it about 150 yards across, and we came up to the actual flow of the water. Front of the truck dropped down, and water was coming up over the windshield. Yeah, it was coming in the truck. Yeah, it was. It was flowing in pretty well, flowing up over the top, and yeah. So I think a snorkel.
I sure hope you got video of that.
We got video of it. It was a pretty cool video. So
I probably would have panicked a bit. Not gonna lie.
So it luckily where we dropped off at wasn't a long stretch, probably 2 truck lengths or so of driving through that, but it was enough to.
Yeah,
we're way out here.
You don't stop. You keep your momentum, or you hydro lock your motor, and then you got problems.
Yep. So
I will send it to you. Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. So weather was nice. I mean, you're looking at 46 in the mornings when we woke up. Wow. High of 75 at Colorado. Then thinking Utah was going to be hot, but I think the high there was around 87, 86, and low was like 60, maybe 58, 59 at night. So we hit Moab at the perfect primo time. Like it was perfect. I mean,
that sounds a lot better than this hot weather in Arkansas and Oklahoma. That's for sure.
Yeah. But this weekend that you guys aren't coming camping with us on is looking pretty nice.
I'm in recovery, man. Gosh.
Outside. We'll put you.
I'm not talking to you right now. I'm going to talk to Tate now. I'm done. Tate, you've done a vacation this summer. You went New Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? You and the fam?
Yep. It wasn't really an off-road trip, but we did do camping quite a bit. We spent some time in Ruidoso, which was super touristy. Didn't love it, but it was fun. We went to Cloudcroft, which was incredible. If anyone's going to Cloudcroft, there's a local brewery there, Cloudcroft Brew Co., and it was phenomenal. Misty posted something about green chilies the other day, and that is just my jam. And so they had a pizza with green chilies on it and chorizo. It was good. Then we went to down by White Sands National Park. We didn't go into the park because we were kind of running behind schedule. And then went to Santa Fe for a day and then headed back. So the old fourth gen was tired and full. We were in Ruidoso for a wedding, so we had a bunch of extra stuff with us, and it just wasn't the ideal camping scenario as far as what we had with us. But we made the best of it. It's just incredible when you get to another state that has free land. It's mind-boggling, really. So it was incredible. I'm ready to quit my job and move back.
Oh, but you're Kyle's boss.
Yeah. So I can
leave Kyle in charge.
Yeah, he enjoys bossing me around too much.
I mean, you do what you do. Casey says, Huck says hi. Hey, little man. He's my buddy. I hope you feel better.
Oh, he's feeling just fine. I can assure you that.
Getting ready to start school, isn't he?
He's feeling just fine. He's full of it. It hasn't slowed him down a whole lot.
He's tough. He's a tough kid, for sure. So your kids should be starting back. All y'all's kids should be starting back school here in the next week or two, yeah?
Yeah, all 3 of my kids. Yep.
All 3.
Yep. Lainey, Casey, and Huck. So.
Yeah. Yep. We start back the 20th. It's a Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
Tuesday.
That's when we
Tuesday.
Colorado.
Oh yeah, that's when we leave for Colorado, isn't it?
21st. We haven't decided yet.
20th, 21st.
So y'all are going out to Mountain West.
Yep.
we will be out there.
What you gonna be doing?
We will be in the Free Spirit booth. They invited us out to come hang out with them, and got some awesome partnerships with them that we really, really like. And they've made valiant efforts to come see us on several different occasions, and they offered us out there. So it's not really our dues now. It's just, we're going to make it happen. I mean, it's go out there and hang out with them.
They're a great company. I had a Free Spirit tent. I loved it, but just outgrew it. I just needed something bigger. So, as you guys know, I flipped over to a 23-0 Armadillo, the A3. She's big. Lots of room. All the room for the activities.
Whoa, okay. Mr. Bats Off-Road.
I mean, I don't even think he's ever slept in there. I'm not really sure. Maybe he has. I don't know. I don't know. We're always on our separate things going. I don't know. Literally, I don't. Oh, looky here. Got Jacob Kane just popped in. Hey, Jacob.
What's up, Jacob?
Jacob.
Everyone.
Jacob.
I had to, Jacob.
You're too funny. So Mountain West. So Misty will be out there with doing the LOR thing and doing the lounge out there. I will not be with her. I couldn't get the time off work this time. I just took off a couple weeks for surgery, so couldn't really go back out again right now. So I'm saving up my time for Overland of America.
We will be there too.
That show is gonna be awesome.
What day are y'all going?
To Overland of America?
Yeah.
Thursday evening. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. We'll go Thursday evening.
Okay.
After work. Or sometime there, maybe early afternoon. It's not that far from us. Not that far from y'all either, really.
No, about an hour and 15 from us.
Yep. Jay, Oklahoma. It's got a pool and a lazy river that will still be going, and it is heated. If y'all have not got tickets for that, you should. Gonna have a Barbie Jeep race downhill. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got that red Jeep at the house. I need to strip it down and put some logos on it. See,
I've been looking at Marketplace thinking, maybe I should do that.
TJ
on here.
Yeah.
Could you imagine TJ in a little Barbie Jeep?
Well,
TJ?
he wants a Jeep.
Oh,
Well, you got to start somewhere.
no.
Oh, Tony says that he's going over Wednesday. I'm not going till Thursday. See what I mean? He's going over Wednesday. So Tony and Joey with the Overland Podcast, they are the official podcast of Overland of America. So they probably got to get over a little early and get set up and get their rigs in place and all that jazz.
Very nice.
All that jazz. But it's a 1,600 acre place, I believe, as Robbie and Chris said. So yeah, big place. Pretty cool. Look that one up. Get your tickets. They're selling out really fast on camping. So chop. I'll be out there and I'm close now. Yeah, you're in Siloam now. That's right. Amanda's going to be out there. I can't wait to see you. That'll be awesome. Cannot wait. That's what I love about these shows. It's kind of like a big old reunion of all your Overland buddies you don't hardly ever get to see unless there's a show going on because everybody lives far away or whatnot. So I always look forward to these. And I'm super excited about this one. Cannot wait.
It's like adult church camp with alcohol.
And clear.
No runway here.
And clear. So let's talk about Okie does a camp out every month.
Oh yeah.
And you have one coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Let us know what y'all got coming up. Where it's gonna be, what do we gotta do to be signed up?
We do I'm just gonna address something real quick. We get people in here all week, every day, it seems like, at least a couple times a week, where they're like, I would love to go camp with you guys, but my rig's not set up to go down the trails that y'all go down. Listen, we're not trailing at these campouts. We're camping. They're not trail trips; they're camping trips. The idea is to create and do all the hard work, so that someone who is new to it or doesn't, they don't have their rig set up yet, or they just aren't confident with planning, we take that and we do that part for you. So it doesn't matter what your rig is, or what it's like. You guys are welcome to come. We try to plan it where it's open space, where we have lots of room for whatever. This weekend it is at Sparrowhawk in Tahlequah on the Illinois River, and it is my favorite spot to camp in Oklahoma. And apparently there's a few better spots. A customer today told me there's a better spot. I'm not even fitting into that, Tony. Okay. So we're camping there this weekend. Friday night, Saturday night. Trouble.
So the shop is closed Saturday.
We haven't announced it, but yes,
Yes.
it is.
If you're going to be there Friday and Saturday, yeah.
It kind of sucks from Kyle's stand because I'm always going Friday night because I'm lucky and have a okay boss that doesn't make me work every Saturday. So I usually go on Friday nights and camp all weekend, and he has to open the shop up on Saturday, and then he'll usually close it down about noon or 1, and then come out to the camping trip. So
Well, a lot of our customers, a lot of our clientele will be at the camps. So it's kind of nice for Tate to go on Fridays. That way they have someone there to follow if they need to. He's got the experience, knowledge. He knows where to go, what to do, don't do's. Makes it easy for them to help out. And if I stay on Saturday, but Saturdays and the campouts are kind of not a whole lot of clients come in. No. So
Well, it is y'all's thing, so somebody needs to be there representing, and
so I'm working.
you're working. You're on the clock.
working with that full beer in his pocket.
That full beer. Does that hurt when you sleep on a full beer in your pocket? I always wondered that.
Yeah.
Leave a dent? Something like that?
I mean, I got plenty of padding, so it didn't hurt that.
So how much is it to camp at Sparrowhawk this weekend?
Say that again.
How much is it to camp at Sparrowhawk this weekend?
It is $25 a night. That's not paid to us. That's paid to Sparrowhawk. Any of these campouts we do not charge a dime. If there is a fee, it's generally paid directly to the campground or campsite.
Mhm.
But like Lake Okie, they let us just collect the payment and then make one payment at the end. So we don't make any money off of that. So Eli, you have no excuse this weekend. The weather is.
You don't need it. Even I wouldn't need a zero breeze this weekend. Come on, Eli. Bro, I remember that full beer. I think I got some of the blame at Little Moonshine. Oh, 100%.
Yes. Well,
That was Big Iron last year. Am I correct? Yeah. Yeah. Shoot.
I think he's pleading the fifth over here.
yeah.
What are you cooking this weekend, Tate?
Oh, I don't know.
It's on the menu.
I'm thinking some chicken gyros.
Ooh.
We've been throwing down some chicken gyros because they're like, it's cold and fresh tasting. But now the weather's changing. I don't know. I may throw down a pot of chili over a fire all day. I don't know.
Gonna be in the 60s in the evening.
Could do some milk.
Yeah.
I still have some milk. We could be doing that.
No reservations, Tony.
No reservations needed.
Not like you would make them and show up anyway.
Ooh, burn, baby, burn. You
They're
guys
asking
are on a
questions.
tear. Eli's getting smoked. Tony's getting smoked. Like, damn. Tough crowd.
You
Oh,
guys,
dang, I didn't realize it was supposed to be that cool. I may have to come out Saturday night.
I'll believe it when I see it. Eli.
Ah, Jesse will be there Friday evening. Of course you will, girl.
unless if our brakes go out on the way there.
Oh, God, what? Girl, can't Lance replace your brakes or something? What's happening right now?
Poor Lance. He's got a
Yeah.
laundry list always with Jesse.
It's a honeydew list.
It's laundry list. Honeydew list is different. And that's a
Listen, we have a little whiteboard that's on our fridge, and I literally have JK, which is mine, with a line, and it says the things that need done on it. And then there's one that says JT, which is the Gladiator in Tony's truck, and it says what his needs. Mine needs like 5-6 things. His needs 1. And as it gets done, then I'll mark it off. But it's just maintenance stuff, you know. You got to be able to keep up with it and organize, so you know what you got coming up. Unfortunately, I've got like 6 things to do to the Jeep before then, so we will see. Ha ha ha. Jesus, ain't you got 17 cars? You was camping in that truck all summer.
Why don't you bring that van?
Oh yeah, you just got that van.
That van, I'm just glad that thing's not white.
Painting on the back window.
Yeah, some free Wi-Fi on the back of it.
Oh man!
Shots fired again. Y'all need a hug. Y'all need a hug. Need to hug it out.
Why is he flipping us off? He's flipping her off.
He's flipping me off. He knows better.
I told him he wouldn't make the reservation to show up.
I said you wouldn't show up. Like you'd show up. Blah blah blah. Town call's only about 45 minutes from our house.
You're not helping your case.
Yeah, why don't you come on?
I can't go camping yet,
Get in
bud.
the back of your Jeep. We'll get you back there.
I can't.
Drive home and sleep.
Yeah,
I can't.
come down, let Tony camp with us, and you can drive home.
Hey, he's a big boy.
We'll make sure he wakes up with a full beer in his pocket.
Listen, Linda. Get pictures if it does. You know what I mean? Picture didn't happen.
Yep.
Picture didn't happen.
Exactly. That's why we don't like pictures, because it never happened.
Yeah. Blackmail. It's called blackmail.
We have a few like unspoken rules at camp.
Yes.
One of them is no pictures after dark. We've never really talked about that, but it just happens that way because
So you're just making sure everybody knows this weekend, no pictures after dark, please and thank you.
yes. And then the other 2 are funny, but they're true too because everyone's different. Is we don't talk about politics, we don't talk about religion around the campfire in a corporate setting.
Yep.
I talked to a customer this week, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't really come because we're afraid of that," and yada yada. It's like, yeah, we try to keep it pretty chill. So
Yeah, definitely don't want to be talking about politics and religion. Definitely not politics right now.
yeah,
No.
The only way you can take photos after dark if it's on a runway, and Jesse's involved. So,
or if Cody's coming, he has his thermal, then that's fine.
Cody came in a couple days ago.
Oh, did he?
He's live. Yes.
Nice.
He's alive. So tell me about the other campouts or trips you have planned for the rest of the year.
You're asking me questions that are making me think here.
I mean, are you doing one in September since you're doing the show
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, next month is the Overland of America event. Then November is the Ozarks. I don't remember the exact dates, but November is the Ozarks, and we're doing a Friendsgiving. And then in December, the day after Christmas, we're all going to Big Bend for 4 or 5 days, 6 days. I don't remember how long, but yeah. So at Big Bend, we're not going to stay in the national park. We're going to stay right outside the national park. So I need to actually, I told Susan I would do this last week, but I still haven't done it. Make a post where people could get on and go ahead and pay because the guy at the
Is it Coyote Crossing?
the
Yeah,
Cowboy
it's
Crossing is going to cross off a section of his property for us, but he needs to know how much to block off. So
How many you got signed up to go so far for that trip?
well, I don't have a sign up out yet, so none.
Oh. 27th through the 31st. See, Susan's in charge. I've already figured it out. She's the one that's in charge of the trip.
Yes.
Y'all just going with her.
That's their jam. So
27th through the 31st. So you're going to definitely have to. I mean, it's a hard drive down if you do it in a day and back in the wind.
so
Mercy.
my family talked about going down and actually celebrating Christmas down there, and just being there for more than just a few days. But we haven't ironed all that out yet. But and then jumping ahead, we try to plan these trips every camp out for the year ahead of time. So we did a camp crew this last year. It's been pretty helpful. We're going to do a camp crew again next year, and I'm going to change it all up. So I don't know that we'll have any repeat crew members. I don't know. We haven't really talked much, but I think I want to keep it where it's always revolving, that we always have new ideas and stuff. So if anyone's interested in becoming part of the camp crew that helps plan and help make that operate smoothly, then reach out to me and I'll get you on a list and see what we can do.
How many people do you need on the camp crew?
Oh, I think this year we're going to do like 5.
5.
Yeah. Last year that was the idea, but it turned into 5 couples, which was a lot. And everyone was super excited off the bat, but when it came time to start doing the work,
Dwindled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still helpful if I ask, but the whole idea of the camp crew is it actually is a lot of work to plan these trips every single month.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the time to do it. So we wanted to enable people to feel charged to be able to plan it and make it happen. But I fell in that part, and I didn't make people feel like they could be in charge to make it happen. So it kind of still is falling a lot on me, but we'll figure all that out.
Awesome. I know we're talking about doing a few more girls' trips probably this fall for the ladies out there. I think Jesse with Feral Chick Outdoors has got one, I believe, in October. So that'll be fun for the ladies. Nothing against you boys or nothing, but us ladies got to go do it. Casey.
If we planned a guys only trip, God, we would get in so much trouble.
Oh my gosh. Just hear it now.
Boy, I'll be at Jesse's in October. See, there's one right there. So it is in October. I wasn't wrong. I thought Jesse'd still be on here to, correct me or something, but she's obviously jumped off already. Rude.
Yeah,
That's
it's
rude.
an hour for her, I bet.
Super rude.
Probably had to poop or something.
You did not.
Hey, tell her that story when you dropped her off at the airport.
So
She's gonna kill
Jessie
you.
was going to Mexico or something. She got a cruise or whatever. Her and her friend got it. She was meeting her friend at the airport, but she asked me if I could drop her off because Lance was working. So they brought her up here, and I took her there in Tulsa. So pull up, there's these 3 guys sitting outside of the airport, smoking cigarettes or Black and Mild or something. And then Jessie gets out. Well, Jessie also feels like she needs a 500-pound carry-on and a 1,000-pound check bag. So I don't care. So anyway, I was being nice because she can't reach into the back of the truck because she's 3 foot tall. So I was going to pull her carry-on bag out of the back of the truck for her, just being nice, laid it out there, and these guys are looking at her when she gets out. So I just start yelling at her. Said, the bathroom's inside. I know you got to poop. Go on. Quit yelling at me. Go poop. These
Oh
guys
my God.
laughing. As I'm walking away, I started yelling at all of them that she's single. And then I got in and drove away. And she looked like, when I looked in my rearview mirror, like a little lost puppy sitting in the middle of the roadway at Tulsa Airport with her baggage next to her, giving me this dirty look like, yeah, if she could have killed me, she would have.
I'm surprised you're alive.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
She loves me.
Oh man. You're a mean dad. Real mean dad. That's funny.
People are really
Good Lord. I mean, Tony said up here that he says he's looking forward to Big Ben, so I reckon he might be going with you.
We taking bets now?
He says leave Christmas Day. I guess he can leave Christmas Day and go.
Leave Christmas Day.
Arla doesn't know anything about it though.
Hey.
She's like, that's news to
Or
me.
remember, because Tony's a big boy, so he can do it.
Hey, I let him. Let's just listen. We'll be married 30 years at the end of this month.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
30 years this month.
Man,
Go do your thing.
time.
It's a minute or two.
Yes, Mom. There it is. So we got that coming up. Monster's birthday is is coming up, and he likes to camp in the tent. He loves climbing up in the rooftop tent. Likes camping out there. So we usually pull in the backyard and set up camp back there. Tate came last year. Jesse came. So a bunch of people showed up and pulled the rigs in the backyard, and they camp all night and have a little fire pit going, and kids get to have fun. But his birthday's coming up on the 17th. On September 17th, not August.
Tony's is September 5th.
September 5th.
The same month. Bless you, my child. Bless you.
Tony's going to be like 49 or 51.
Did you hear that, Tony? She just said you're going to be 61.
Higher? 54.
53. 52.
It's probably 1 through 100. I can say that.
It's 7. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna be 25 backwards.
Ooh.
25 backwards. See, he don't care. He's like 52. Bring it. Oh, he just flipped. I don't know if he's flipping me off or you off now. So
It ain't me. This one's not me.
it's probably me.
Man, I think we need to have a camp out for Tony for his birthday.
And I'm right behind him.
Can you imagine 30 years with Arla? We need Tony. We're going to get a camp out for you, bud.
I'll say it. You got to be a strong ass man to put up with me for 30 years of marriage and 32 together.
I mean, there is no denying that statement.
Because I don't put up with no. Hey, listen, my whole house, we're all only children. He's an only child. I'm an only child. Our child is an only child. We are all hard-headed. All of us.
Well,
Lock it up in here.
try working with an only child that graduated high school and went straight into law enforcement.
Oh. You're an only child?
Yeah.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Casey told me he's a golfer.
I was a what?
A golfer. Are you a golfer?
Yeah. Yep.
You know my kids on the high school golf team this year?
I love playing golf. Yep. Golfing for several years. Tate used to golf too.
Tate used to golf too?
I did. I golfed in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Tony took McKenna today, so she did 18 today. Practice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
She got practice tomorrow.
Comments, Anthony Owens. I don't know if you're still on, but he lives down the road from me. He's actually a caddy for some stuff. So,
Well, looks like our time is coming to an end. If folks want to find Okie Overland, how do they find you on the social?
oh,
She broke up a little bit out of here.
she said, where do they find us on
On the social.
Facebook at Okie Overland?
Are you on the Instacrappy?
Yep, at Okie Overland. I can't see we're on everything. We're on Instagram and Facebook, and we need to be on YouTube.
Tate has an OnlyFans, so
Is it feet pics?
You'll have to subscribe to see.
Subscribe and see, girl. You're gonna have to pay the Patreon and see.
Yeah.
yes.
Just know it's called Choco Lines Deluxe.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God. I cannot.
Choco Lines Deluxe and his little camo booties.
Yeah.
Real quick. Is anybody bringing kayaks this weekend for the camp out?
I am not.
I'm not.
Kyle is not, but there are people bringing them. And if you don't have one, you can rent them through Sparrowhawk, and they will drop you off or pick you up. I think you end at Sparrowhawk. You don't start. Yeah, you end at Sparrowhawk. So they'll shuttle you up river. If you have your own kayak, I think they'll shuttle your kayak. And then if you don't, you need one, you can rent one or a raft.
Okay.
And that's all done on site when you get there to pay.
Or bring an inner tube.
Yeah.
Bring an inner tube. Bring an inner tube and float down. Or
Definitely.
just tie yourself off right there.
Yeah, we can't right on the bend of the river, and so
Mhm.
bring extra water and bring extra beer, because when people float past, they're generally out of beer and they need water at that point. So I'm not saying to do this, but you could totally trade for stuff, or yeah, it's fun. It's
love
cool. People they take the bend of the river and then they see all of our rigs with rooftop tents and they're like, oh my gosh,
That's so cool, man.
that's one of those tent things.
Yeah. You sleep in that?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I just set it up here for y'all to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all coming on tonight and hanging with me with Misty being gone and all and whatnot and all that good jazz. And thank you for everybody that joined us this evening. Loved all the comments and the sass. Always happens when Okie's on.
Oh yeah.
Have a good evening, and we will see you next week. I have a special co-host that's going to be with me next week.
Oh,
Tune in to find out.
I actually feel bad for Arlo on this one.
Hey, don't spill the beans.
I know.
Night, y'all.
Night.